Serena looked over her shoulder to the door where Jeriel was crouched down by the locking mechanism. She had an access panel open and her datapad was plugged into it as she examined the screen intently. "Can't this go any faster?" she asked tensely with a glance back down the hallway. "I don't know how long we have." "Look, you said you wanted them alive," Jeriel countered with a scowl, "so either I hack the door or cut through it, but considering that this thing is reinforced, either way is going to take a minute." "Stop right there." Serena turned back to see 4 stormtroopers coming down the hallway. "Jeriel," she called, "we've got company." "If I stop now, this is going to reset," Jeriel replied. "Do you want help, or do you want to get the door?" Serena winced, turning back to the stormtroopers and sighing as she raised her lightsaber and gave them a grimace. "Come on, guys, don't make me kill you." The stormtroopers didn't yield as they leveled their blasters at Serena. She didn't wait for them, throwing her hand out and blasting them with a wave of force energy and bowling them over. She rushed forwards, her green saber flashing amidst the sprawling troopers and cutting through armor. A few of them screamed, and the smell of burned plastoid filled Serena's nostrils as she turned and took a blast bolt to the chest. It struck her breastplate and knocked her back, but beyond some minor scoring, she was unharmed as she recovered and leapt at the stormtrooper, plunging her saber through his own breastplate and into their chest. One of the troopers was still alive, but trapped beneath 2 of his fellows, and he held up his arms in desperation. "I surrender! I surrender!" he shouted urgently. "Then you'd better start running," Serena said grimly, trying to sound as intimidating as she could. The stormtrooper nodded jerkily as he finished scrambling out from beneath his compatriots and ran back down the hallway. "Should have just killed him," Jeriel said from her place by the door. "One less trooper." "He was helpless," Serena replied with a frown as she turned back towards her clanmate. Jeriel shrugged as she continued examining her screen. "Doesn't stop them from being a threat later." She shot Serena a look. "You were the one who said there wouldn't be any stormtroopers here, remember? Now we've killed what? A dozen?" "So a squad or so," Serena countered. "Maybe that's all there is." "Now you're just hoping," Jeriel responded. "For all we know, there's a platoon on the other side of this door." "If there were, I'm pretty sure they'd have charged out and shot us already," Serena said sullenly. "You know, I get that you've been fighting the Empire longer than I have, but you don't have to treat me like a child. I'm part of the rebellion as well, you know." Jeriel grinned. "What? Can't take a little sibling rivalry?" "We're not siblings," Serena stated. "Or are you adopting me? Did you tell your mother?" Still grinning, Jeriel leaned back and held up the datapad. "Door's unlocked. Ready?" Serena scowled at the change in conversation, but didn't say anything as she stood on the opposite side of the door from Jeriel as she raised her blaster pistol. "Remember," Serena said, "we need them alive." "It's set for stun," Jeriel replied as she reached down and held her hand over the door release. "Here goes."